Hi, kindergartners. Today we are going to be talking about a letter, but it is a word whenever we're reading in a story. So we're going to look at that letter today and talk about what we say when we see it in our books. So let's look at our letter. If we notice right here, we see the capital I. And so this is the word I, and it's spelled with only using one letter. So the letter in I makes the long I sound. If you see an I inside a word, it may make the long or the short sound. When the letter I is used as a word, though, it makes the long I sound, I. So repeat after me as I say the word I. Ready? I. Your turn. Good job. Let's look at a sentence where we used the word I. See my mouse right here, my cursor? Let's follow that and read this sentence together. I am happy. Your turn. I am happy. Good job. So this sentence begins with the word I, and we use the capital letter I in the sentence when we're talking and we're reading our sentences and using the word I. Now we're going to think about all of the words that you have learned that are called sight words, where those are words that we just know in our brain, and when we see them in all of our books, we read them really quickly. And so we're going to practice reading them, and then we're going to practice holding our hand out. So we're going to say them, and then we're going to write them on our palm of our hand. All right? So have your hands ready. Here's the first word that we've learned about. The. Say that with me. Ready? The. Let's write it in our hand. T-H-E. Now underline it. The. Let's try it again. Ready? T-H-E. The. One more time. T-H-E. The. Good job. Let's do your next word. A. When we're reading it in a book, we say So let's write that letter. Ready? And that word, A. A. Let's do it again. Ready? A or when you're reading it in a story. Let's look at the next one. C. Let's say it out loud with me. Ready? C. Now I want you to write it in your hand. S-E-E. Now underline it. C. Try it again. Ready? S-E-E. Underline it. C. One more time. Write it with me. Ready? S-E-E-C. Good job. And the last one is I. It's the long sound I. Say that with me. Ready? I. When you see this word in a book, you're going to say I. Let's write it on the palm of our hand. I. Try it again. Ready? I. One more time. I. Good job. All right, boys and girls, the next part of our lesson, we are going to focus on a consonant, and that consonant is the letter S. Here we have the sound that the letter S makes is S. Make that sound with me. Ready? S. Very good. So the letter S makes the sound S, as in the word sun. And you hear the S sound at the very beginning of the word sun. So say that word with me. Ready? Sun. One more time. Sun. Good job. So as we look on our page, today we're going to be looking at the letter S and listening for that sound at the beginning of a word. S. Okay? So today our goal is to be sorting pictures by their beginning sounds. Here we go. You're going to be my helper. Okay? I'm going to move my picture right there so you can see me and you can still see all the things on the screen. So I want you to look over here. I have some pictures, and then down here I have a graph, and we are going to move these pictures to where they need to go on my chart. So here's our goal. The pictures that have the first sound S go under the sun. Pictures that have a different sound go on the other side. So boys and girls, if you look at my chart, I have a little picture of a sun here. And if my first sound of my card makes the S sound, I'm going to put it under the sun. If it does not say S at the beginning, then you are going to put it over here on this side. Okay, are you ready to begin? All right, let's go. Let's look at this first picture right here. This is the word soap. I want you to say that with me. Ready? Soap. What do you hear at the beginning of soap? Can you say it out loud? Good. I hear S like sun. So I'm going to put soap under the sun because they have the same sound at the beginning. S. Good. All right, let's find another one. Let's look at this word for this picture. Can you say it out loud? What do you think this picture is of this object? Good job. This is a bag. Say that with me. Ready? Bag. What do you hear at the beginning of that word? What sound? Bag. Can you say it? B. Very good. So does B have the same sound as soap? S. Thumbs up or down? What do you think? No, they don't have the same sound. So we're going to put bag, B, over here on this side. Let's look at this one. Here I have a rug. Say that word with me. Ready? Rug. What sound do you hear at the beginning of rug? Very good. Does match soap? Thumbs up or down? That's right. It doesn't. So we're going to put it over here because the beginning sound is not S. All right, let's try this one. You may eat this at lunch. What is this picture of? Sandwich. That's right. What do you hear at the beginning of sandwich? S. Good. Does sandwich match the same sound as soap? Give me a thumbs up or down. What do you think? Good job. Soap and sandwich match the sound sun and the consonant S. Good job. Let's look at this one. This is the word fish. What do we hear at the beginning of fish? Say it out loud. Good. So we need to see, does make a match with sandwich, soap, and sun? No, it doesn't. We need to put it over here where it has a different beginning sound. All right, what about this number? What is this number? Tell me, kindergarten. 6. Very good. So think about that number. 6. What do you hear at the beginning of it? S. Good. So does 6 match sandwich, soap, and sun? Give me a thumbs up or down. Good job. It is a match. We can put all of those together. Now let's look at this one. Pen. Say that with me. Ready? Pen. Your turn. Pen. Where do I need to put pen? Do I need to put it with sandwich, soap, sun, and 6? Or do I need to put it over here with all of the other sounds? Good job. I need to put it over here because it makes the P sound at the beginning. And sun will go matching it with the sun. So today we were able to take pictures with cards or that were on cards, and we were able to listen to the sound at the beginning, and we were able to put those together that matched the consonant S sound. And then we were able to put the other sounds in a different pile that did not make the S sound. Great work today, kindergarten. Now I want us to use all of the things that we've practiced today so far, and we're going to be reading a story, and we're going to be putting all of that together that we just learned. So thinking about the letter I being a word in your story, I, And then also thinking about the consonant S and the sound S that it makes. We're going to put all of that together and we're going to be able to read a story together today. So before we start, I want us to look at this part right here that says read together. So this kind of gives us an idea of what the story is going to be about. So it says a class draws pictures of animals whose names begin with the letter S. So in our story today, we're going to be seeing some students drawing pictures with animals that have the letter S. So I bet your brain is already thinking of some animals that start with the S sound. So what animals could they draw? Think in your brain, what are some animals that make the sound S at the beginning of their word? So thinking about the consonant S today as we read, and then look at our word to know, we're going to be seeing the word I in our story today. So look over here at our title of our book. I'm going to move me to the side there. The title of our book today is called S. And here is the author, Inez Prieto, and it's illustrated by Nyla A. And illustrated means they are the person who draws the pictures. Okay, so at the bottom, we're going to read the sentence together. So I'm going to read it once, and then I want you to repeat it and watch my little mouse move across the words. I see the squirrel. Read that with me. Ready? I see the squirrel. This little boy drew a picture of a squirrel, and that animal starts with the letter S. Good job. Let's read together. Or I'm going to read first, and then you can read with me. Ready? I see the seal. And I use my picture clue to help me with that word. Read it with me now. I see the seal. So this little girl drew a picture of an animal that began with S, which was seal. Good. Let's look at the next page. I see the skunk. Now read it with me. Ready? I see the skunk. Good. So this little girl drew a skunk because it starts with the letter S. Here we go. I see the spider. Read it with me. Ready? I see the spider. So this little boy drew a spider for his animal. Let's do the next one together. I see the snail. Let's read it again. Ready? I see the snail. Look at this snail that this little girl drew. All of these animals have the S sound at the beginning. Last page together. Ready? I see the snake. Let's read again together. I see the snake. Good. So look at all of these animals, and the snake takes up a lot of the poster because he is so long. Boys and girls, you did a great job reading with me today and thinking about the words that you've learned so far. So look over here at my mouse and let's read these words a couple of times really quickly, called speed reading. Ready? I see the. Let's do it again. Ready? I see the. Ready? Do it again. I see the. A little faster. I see the. One more time. I see the. Very good. And all of these pictures down here of these animals are going to be some with the letter S and some with a different beginning letter. So let's think thumbs up or thumbs down if they have that S sound at the beginning. So squirrel. Do you hear a S at the beginning of squirrel? Thumbs up. Bird. Bird. Thumbs down. I hear B, not S. What about rabbit? Rabbit. Right. Thumbs down. I hear not S. Seal. Thumbs up. S. What about mouse? Mm. Not a S sound. What about snake? Good. Good job being able to read the words you know and finding animals in the story today that began with the letter S sound. Good job today, kindergarten.